The next word is rope. Rope means a strong, thick string made of twisted fibers used for tying or pulling things. He tied the boat to the dock with a rope. This means he used a thick string to secure the boat to the dock. The climber used a rope to reach the top of the mountain. This means the climber used a strong string to help them climb. They used a rope to pull the heavy box across the floor. This means they used the rope to move the box by pulling it. The next word is rotten. Rotten means something that is decayed, spoiled, or no longer good to use, usually food. The apples were rotten and smelled bad. This means the apples had gone bad and had a strong, unpleasant smell. He refused to eat the rotten vegetables. This means he did not want to eat the vegetables because they were spoiled. The wood became rotten after being in the rain for too long. This means the wood became damaged and weak because it was exposed to moisture. The next word is roughly. Roughly means approximately or in a manner that is not smooth or precise. The project will take roughly 2 weeks to complete. This means the project will take about 2 weeks, but it's not an exact time. He cut the paper roughly so the edges were uneven. This means he cut the paper in a careless way, causing the edges to be jagged. The road was roughly paved, making the ride uncomfortable. This means the road was not smooth, which made traveling on it unpleasant. The next phrase is round and round. Round and round means moving in a circle, continuously. The children ran round and round in the playground. This means the children ran in circles while playing. The car went round and round the roundabout before exiting. This means the car moved in circles at the traffic circle before leaving. The dog chased its tail round and round. This means the dog spun in circles trying to catch its tail. The next word is royal. Royal means relating to a king, queen, or royal family. The royal family attended the ceremony. This means the king, queen, and their family members were present at the event. She wore a royal dress for the party. This means she wore a very elegant and special dress, similar to what royalty would wear. The royal palace is located in the heart of the city. This means the king or queen's official residence is in the center of the city. The next word is rub. Rub means to move your hand or an object back and forth on the surface of something. She rubbed the lotion onto her skin. This means she spread the lotion on her skin by moving her hands back and forth. He rubbed his eyes because he was tired. This means he moved his hands over his eyes to help relieve tiredness. They rubbed the cloth over the dirty table to clean it. This means they moved the cloth back and forth to remove dirt from the table. The next phrase is rub out something, or rub something out. Rub out something or rub something out means to erase or remove something by rubbing it. He rubbed out the mistakes on his paper. This means he erased the errors on his paper by rubbing them. She accidentally rubbed out the phone number. This means she unintentionally erased the phone number. You can rub out pencil marks easily with an eraser. This means pencil marks can be removed easily by rubbing them with an eraser. The next phrase is rub something into. Rub something into means to press or massage something into a surface, often for better absorption or effect. She rubbed the cream into her skin gently. This means she applied the cream to her skin by massaging it in. Make sure to rub the ointment into the wound. This means you should apply the ointment by gently pressing it into the wound. He rubbed the polish into the wood to make it shine. This means he applied the polish to the wood and worked it in to make it shiny. The next phrase is rub something on. Rub something on means to apply something to the surface of something by rubbing. He rubbed sunscreen on his face before going outside. This means he applied sunscreen to his face by rubbing it in. She rubbed a little bit of perfume on her wrist. This means she applied perfume to her wrist by gently rubbing it. You should rub the oil on your hair to make it shiny. This means you should apply the oil to your hair by rubbing it in. The next word is rumor. Rumor means a piece of information or news that may not be true, often spread informally. There was a rumor that the company was going to close. This means people were talking about the possibility that the company might close, but it wasn't confirmed. She heard a rumor that they were getting married. This means she heard people talking about their possible marriage, though it wasn't certain. The rumor about the celebrity's divorce spread quickly. This means people were talking about the celebrity's divorce, though the information might not have been true. The next phrase is run away. Run away means to leave suddenly or escape, often without telling anyone. The dog ran away from home and got lost. This means the dog left the house suddenly and couldn't find its way back. She wanted to run away from her problems. This means she felt like escaping from her difficulties. The child tried to run away when he got upset. This means the child attempted to leave suddenly when he became emotional. The next phrase is run into somebody. Run into somebody means to meet someone unexpectedly. I ran into my old friend at the supermarket. This means I unexpectedly met my old friend while shopping at the supermarket. He ran into his teacher at the park. This means he met his teacher unexpectedly while at the park. She ran into a colleague at the coffee shop. This means she met her colleague by chance while having coffee. The next phrase is run into something. Run into something means to collide with something, often unintentionally. He ran into a tree while riding his bike. This means he accidentally crashed into a tree while biking. The car ran into a pole after losing control. This means the car collided with a pole because the driver couldn't control it. She ran into a wall when she wasn't paying attention. This means she accidentally collided with a wall because she wasn't looking. The next phrase is run over. Run over means to drive a vehicle over something or someone, often unintentionally. The car accidentally ran over a small animal. This means the car drove over a small animal by mistake. He was afraid the car would run over his foot. This means he was worried the car would drive over and hurt his foot. The truck ran over the pothole, causing damage to the tires. This means the truck went over the pothole and it damaged the tires. The next word is rural. Rural means relating to the countryside, not the city. They live in a rural area far from the city. This means they live in a countryside location, not near a city. The rural community is known for farming and quiet living. This means the community in the countryside is known for agricultural activities and peaceful life. Many people in rural areas rely on agriculture for their income. This means people in the countryside depend on farming to earn money. The next word is rush. Rush means to move quickly or hurry, often because you are late or need to do something quickly. She had to rush to catch the bus. This means she had to hurry to catch the bus before it left. He rushed through his homework to finish it quickly. This means he did his homework quickly without taking much time. I don't like to rush when I'm enjoying my meal. This means I don't want to hurry when eating because I want to enjoy it. The next phrase is rush hour. Rush hour means the busy time of day when many people are traveling to or from work, often causing heavy traffic. The traffic was terrible during rush hour. This means the roads were very crowded because many people were traveling during the busy time of the day. I always try to avoid rush hour when traveling. This means I try to travel at times when the roads are not crowded. Rush hour starts around 8 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. in the city. This means the busy travel time begins at 8 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. The next phrase is rush to do something. Rush to do something means to hurry or do something quickly. She rushed to finish her work before the deadline. This means she hurried to complete her work before it was due. I had to rush to prepare dinner because we were running late. This means I quickly made dinner because we were behind schedule. They rushed to the airport to catch their flight. This means they hurried to the airport so they wouldn't miss their flight. The next word is rusty. Rusty means something that has become corroded or deteriorated due to exposure to moisture or time. The old bike was rusty from sitting outside in the rain. This means the bike had corroded because it was left outside in the rain. His rusty guitar skills made it hard to play the song. This means his guitar skills were not as good as before, probably because he hadn't practiced for a long time. The rusty door hinges creaked when I opened the door. This means the door hinges had become stiff and noisy because of rust. The next word is sack. Sack means a large bag, often made of cloth or paper, used for storing things. He carried his lunch in a sack to work. This means he used a large bag to bring his lunch to work. The workers put the potatoes in large sacks. This means the workers packed the potatoes into big bags. She had a sack of groceries when she came home. This means she had a large bag containing food and other items. The next word is sadly. Sadly means in a way that shows unhappiness or regret. She looked at the empty house. Sadly. This means she felt sad as she looked at the house. Sadly, the team lost the game by 1 point. This means it is unfortunate or disappointing that the team lost. He sighed sadly when he heard the bad news. This means he expressed sadness after hearing the unpleasant news. The next word is sadness. Sadness means a feeling of unhappiness or sorrow. He felt a deep sadness after the movie ended. This means he felt very sad when the movie was over. Her sadness was clear as she talked about her loss. This means it was obvious that she felt sad when discussing her loss. The news of his friend's illness brought him great sadness. This means the news made him feel very sad. The next word is safety. Safety means the condition of being protected from harm, or danger. The safety of the children is our top priority. This means keeping the children safe is the most important thing. Always wear a helmet for your safety when riding a bike. This means wearing a helmet helps to keep you safe while biking. The workers followed all safety rules to avoid accidents. This means the workers obeyed safety guidelines to prevent harm. The next word is sale. Sale means an event or period of time when goods are sold at a lower price than usual. The store is having a big sale this weekend. This means the store is offering discounts on items this weekend. They bought a new TV during the holiday sale. This means they purchased a new television when it was offered at a lower price. I found a great sale on shoes at the mall. This means I discovered shoes being sold for a cheaper price at the mall. The next word is sales. Sales means the total amount of goods or services sold, or the department in a company that is responsible for selling. The company made high sales last month. This means the company sold a lot of products or services last month. He works in the sales department of the company. This means he is part of the team that is responsible for selling the company's products. Sales of smartphones have increased in recent years. This means more smartphones have been sold in the past few years. The next word is salon. Salon means a place where people go to receive beauty treatments, such as haircuts or manicures. She went to the salon to get her hair styled. This means she visited the salon to have her hair done. They booked an appointment at the salon for a facial. This means they scheduled a visit to the salon to get a facial treatment. The salon offers a variety of services like hair coloring and massages. This means the salon provides different types of beauty treatments such as hair coloring and massages. The next word is salty. Salty means having a taste of salt or being related to salt. The soup is too salty for my taste. This means the soup has too much salt in it. He prefers salty snacks like chips and pretzels. This means he likes snacks that have a salty flavor. The seawater is salty because it contains a lot of salt. This means the water in the sea tastes salty due to the salt it contains. The next word is sample. Sample means a small part or example of something, used to show what the whole is like. She tried a sample of the chocolate before buying it. This means she tasted a small piece of the chocolate before deciding to buy it. The doctor took a sample of his blood for testing. This means the doctor collected a small amount of his blood to examine. They offered free samples of their new perfume at the store. This means they gave out small bottles of perfume for people to try before buying. The next word is satellite. Satellite means a device that orbits a planet, often used for communication, weather monitoring, or navigation. The satellite sends signals to the Earth for weather forecasts. This means the satellite transmits information from space to predict the weather. The company launched a new satellite to improve communication. This means the company sent a new satellite into space to enhance communication. Satellites are important for GPS and navigation systems. This means satellites are crucial for helping people find directions using GPS. The next word is satisfaction. Satisfaction means the feeling of being happy or pleased with something. She smiled with satisfaction after finishing her project. This means she felt happy and content after completing her work. The satisfaction of passing the exam was overwhelming. This means she felt a great sense of happiness after succeeding in the exam. Customer satisfaction is important for the success of any business. This means it is crucial for businesses to make sure their customers are happy. The next word is satisfactory. Satisfactory means good enough or acceptable, though not perfect. His performance on the test was satisfactory. This means he did well enough on the test, but not excellently. The meeting went smoothly and was considered satisfactory. This means the meeting was acceptable and met expectations. The teacher gave a satisfactory explanation of the lesson. This means the teacher's explanation was good enough for understanding. The next word is satisfy. Satisfy means to make someone feel happy or content because their needs or wishes are met. The dessert satisfied my sweet tooth. This means the dessert made me happy because it was sweet, as I wanted. The company's customer service team works hard to satisfy customers. This means the team tries to meet the needs of the customers and make them happy. This meal will satisfy your hunger. This means the meal will fill you up and stop you from feeling hungry. The next phrase is save a goal. Save a goal means to stop the ball from going into the net, usually in sports like soccer or hockey. The goalkeeper saved a goal with a great dive. This means the goalkeeper stopped the ball from going into the net by jumping. He made a brilliant save to keep the score tied. This means he blocked the ball from entering the net, keeping the score the same. The team celebrated when their goalkeeper saved a goal. This means the team was happy because the goalkeeper prevented the ball from scoring. The next word is savings. Savings means money that you keep in a bank or save for future use. She put a portion of her salary into her savings every month. This means she saved part of her income by depositing it in the bank. His savings helped him buy a new car. This means the money he saved was used to purchase a car. They have a large amount of savings for their retirement. This means they have saved a lot of money for when they stop working. The next phrase is SB's finances. SB's finances refers to someone's financial situation, including income, expenses, and savings. She manages her finances carefully to avoid debt. This means she keeps track of her money to make sure she doesn't owe anyone. His finances improved after he started budgeting. This means his money situation got better once he planned his spending. You should talk to an expert if you need help with your finances. This means if you have trouble managing your money, you should consult a financial advisor. The next phrase is somebody's prospects. Somebody's prospects means the chances or possibilities of success or future achievements. His prospects for a promotion look very good. This means he has a high chance of getting promoted in the future. Her prospects in the job market are bright after graduating from university. This means she has a good chance of getting a good job after finishing her studies. The company's prospects are improving with the new management. This means the company's future looks better with the new leadership. The next phrase is somebody's youth. Somebody's youth refers to the time in a person's life when they are young, usually during childhood and adolescence. He often talks about the adventures of his youth. This means he frequently reminisces about the exciting experiences he had when he was young. Her youth was filled with travel and learning. This means she spent her younger years exploring and gaining knowledge. He looked back on his youth with fond memories. This means he thought about his younger years with happiness and affection. The next word is scale. Scale means the size or level of something, especially in comparison to something else. The scale of the project was much larger than expected. This means the project was bigger than what they had originally thought. They are working on a small scale before expanding to a larger one. This means they are starting with a small version of the project and will grow it later. The scale of the earthquake was recorded at 7.5 on the Richter scale. This means the strength of the earthquake was measured at 7.5 according to the scale used to evaluate earthquakes. The next word is scales. Scales can refer to the small, flat pieces that cover the skin of fish or reptiles. The fish had shiny scales that glimmered in the sunlight. This means the fish's skin was covered with flat, shiny pieces that reflected light. The snake shed its scales as it grew. This means the snake removed its old skin, including the scales, to allow new growth. The lizard's scales protect its body from the environment. This means the scales on the lizard's body help protect it from external elements. The next word is scandal. Scandal means an action or event that causes public outrage or shame. The politician was involved in a financial scandal. This means the politician was part of an event that caused public anger and disgrace related to money. The celebrity scandal became headline news. This means the scandal involving the celebrity was covered widely in the news. Their company faced a scandal after the CEO's illegal actions were revealed. This means the company experienced a public disgrace after the CEO's illegal behavior was exposed. The next word is scar. Scar means a mark left on the skin or body after a wound has healed. He had a scar on his hand from the accident. This means he has a permanent mark on his hand from an injury. The surgery left a small scar on her face. This means the medical operation caused a noticeable mark on her face. His emotional scars from the experience took years to heal. This means the emotional damage from the experience lasted for a long time. The next word is scent. Scent means a pleasant smell, especially from flowers, food, or perfumes. The scent of fresh flowers filled the room. This means the pleasant smell of the flowers spread through the room. She wore a perfume with a sweet floral scent. This means the perfume she used had a sweet smell like flowers. The scent of the ocean breeze reminded him of his childhood. This means the smell of the sea air brought back memories from his early years. The next word is schedule. Schedule means a plan or list of events or tasks with their times and dates. I checked my schedule to see when the meeting starts. This means I looked at my plan to find the time of the meeting. The train is running on a strict schedule today. This means the train is following a set timetable without delays. She has a busy schedule with work and school. This means she has many planned activities for both her job and her studies. The next word is scheduled. Scheduled means something that has been planned to happen at a particular time. The flight is scheduled to depart at 8 a.m. This means the flight is planned to leave at 8 a.m. The meeting is scheduled for next Tuesday. This means the meeting is planned to take place on Tuesday. The concert was scheduled for tonight but has been postponed. This means the concert was planned to happen tonight, but it has been delayed to another time. The next word is scheme. Scheme means a plan or arrangement, usually to achieve something specific, sometimes with a negative implication. The company launched a new marketing scheme to attract customers. This means the company started a new plan to bring in more customers. His scheme to win the competition involved some risky moves. This means his plan to succeed in the competition included some dangerous actions. They are investigating the scheme of financial fraud. This means they are looking into a dishonest plan involving money. The next word is scientifically. Scientifically means in a way that relates to science or follows scientific methods. The process was scientifically proven to be effective. This means the process has been tested and confirmed by scientific methods. The research was conducted scientifically to ensure accurate results. This means the research was done according to scientific principles to make sure the findings were correct. The scientist explained the discovery scientifically. This means the scientist gave an explanation based on scientific evidence and reasoning. The next word is scratch. Scratch means to scrape or mark the surface of something, usually with a sharp object. She scratched her arm on a tree branch while walking. This means she made a mark on her arm by rubbing it against a tree. I accidentally scratched my phone screen with my keys. This means I made a mark on my phone screen by rubbing it with my keys. He scratched the surface of the table with his nails. This means he used his nails to make a mark on the table. The next word is script. Script means the written text of a play, movie, or broadcast, or the style of writing used in certain contexts. The actor read from the script during the play. This means the actor followed the written text during the performance. She wrote the script for the new TV show. This means she wrote the dialogue and directions for the new television program. The script of the meeting was carefully prepared in advance. This means the written plan or outline of the meeting was prepared ahead of time. The next word is seal. Seal means a device used to close something tightly, or an animal that lives in the sea. She placed a seal on the letter before sending it. This means she used a stamp or mark to close the letter securely. A seal clapped its flippers at the zoo. This means the sea animal called a seal made a noise or action with its flippers at the zoo. The seal on the door was broken, allowing the water to enter. This means the seal that was supposed to keep the door closed was damaged, letting water come inside. The next word is seasonal. Seasonal means related to or occurring at a particular time of year. The shop sells seasonal items for the holidays. This means the shop sells products that are only available during certain times of the year, like holidays. Many animals migrate seasonally to find food. This means animals move from one place to another depending on the season, often for food. They offer seasonal discounts during the winter months. This means they provide special sales or lower prices during the winter season. The next word is secondly. Secondly is used to introduce the second point or reason in a list of ideas. Firstly, we need to discuss the budget, and secondly, we need to talk about the schedule. This means the first topic to discuss is the budget, and the second topic is the schedule. Secondly, I want to highlight the importance of teamwork. This means the second point I want to mention is the value of working together. He talked about his goals, and secondly, he explained how he planned to achieve them. This means he first mentioned his goals, and then as the second point, he talked about how to reach them. The next word is secure. Secure means to make something safe or to protect it from harm. She locked the door to secure the house. This means she locked the door to make sure the house was safe. He secured the documents in a safe place. This means he put the documents in a location where they would be safe from theft or damage. The company needs to secure more funds for the project. This means the company needs to find more money to support the project. The next phrase is see off somebody or see somebody off. See off somebody means to say goodbye to someone as they leave. I went to the airport to see off my friend. This means I went to the airport to say goodbye to my friend before they left. We gathered at the train station to see him off. This means we met him at the train station to say goodbye before his journey. She saw her parents off at the bus station. This means she said goodbye to her parents when they left from the bus station. The next phrase is see through somebody. See through somebody means to understand that someone is being dishonest or hiding their true intentions. She can see through his lies. This means she understands that he is not telling the truth. He tried to deceive us, but she could see through him. This means he attempted to trick us, but she understood his true intentions. The teacher could see through the student's excuse. This means the teacher knew the student was not being truthful with their reason. The next phrase is see through something. See through something means to understand or recognize something clearly, often involving uncovering the truth. She saw through the plan and realized it was a trap. This means she understood the plan immediately and knew it was a trick. He could see through the report and find the hidden problems. This means he quickly understood the issues that were not clearly stated in the report. The detective saw through the case and solved the mystery. This means the detective understood all the details and figured out the solution to the case. The next phrase is see to something. See to something means to take care of or handle something. I will see to the arrangements for the party. This means I will make sure everything is prepared for the party. She saw to the guests' needs during the event. This means she took care of the guests and made sure they had everything they needed. He needs to see to the repairs of the house before the winter. This means he needs to take care of fixing the house before the cold weather comes. The next phrase is see to somebody. See to somebody means to take care of someone or ensure their needs are met. She will see to the children while you are away. This means she will take care of the children while you are not there. He saw to the elderly man's comfort during the event. This means he made sure the elderly man was comfortable during the event. They saw to her health after the accident. This means they took care of her health and well-being after she was injured. The next word is seed. Seed means a small, hard part of a plant that can grow into a new plant. She planted the seed in the garden to grow a flower. This means she put the small part of the plant in the soil to grow a new flower. The farmer gathered the seeds from the crops. This means the farmer collected the small parts of the plants to plant them again. He gave her a seed to start her own vegetable garden. This means he gave her a small part of a plant to help her grow vegetables. The next word is seek. Seek means to search for or try to find something. She is seeking advice on how to improve her writing. This means she is looking for guidance to become better at writing. They are seeking a solution to the problem. This means they are trying to find an answer or way to fix the issue. He sought help from a doctor for his illness. This means he looked for a doctor to help him with his health problems. The next word is seize. Seize means to take hold of something suddenly or with force. The police seized the stolen goods from the thief. This means the police took the stolen items from the thief. He seized the opportunity to speak at the meeting. This means he took the chance to talk at the meeting. They seized control of the company after the merger. This means they took over the management of the company after combining with another company. The next phrase is seize a chance. Seize a chance means to take an opportunity when it arises. He seized the chance to travel abroad for work. This means he took the opportunity to go overseas for his job. She seized the chance to apply for the job. This means she quickly took the opportunity to submit her application. You should seize the chance to learn a new skill while you can. This means you should take the opportunity to learn something new while the chance is available.